Hello, second grade Smarties, and welcome to your fifth Wit and Wisdom lesson. So, we are going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to start with our big pizza question. This is the question that we are trying to answer in our whole study about seasons and change. So, our big pizza question is: how does change impact people and nature? Our pizza slice question. This is the slice that we can answer faster than we can that big pizza. So we take a little bit of bites at a time so we can build our knowledge. How do changes in fall weather impact people and nature? And our pizza bite question today is: what is happening and how do you know it's fall? All right, so we are talking about how do you know it's fall, and this was a book that we introduced yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about what we noticed and wondered in the book. Today, I want you to think about the topics that we see in this book, and think about how we talked yesterday about our informational writing. If we had to write about a topic in this book, how would we organize that? I want you to think of words that you see that look different than the others, things that you see in information books that you might not see in a storybook. So we are going to get started reading this book again, and I want you to pay attention to the words, specifically the titles and the darker words in the book. So here's our first page. It says, "Welcome, fall. Leaves change colors. Birds fly south. Pumpkins are ready to be picked. That is how we know it's fall. Children like to run through fallen leaves." There are 4 seasons in each year. Each season lasts about 3 months. Fall is a season that comes after summer. Another name for fall is autumn. Fun fact: the first day of fall is September 22nd or 23rd. These photos show a tree in all 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. What's the weather? So this is a topic that is about fall. So this is introducing a new topic about fall. In some areas, the air gets cooler in fall. There is less sunlight at this time of year. The days become shorter as the sun goes down earlier each night. Fun fact: on the first day of fall, day and night are each about 12 hours long. Fall can be windy and chilly. We wear pants, sweaters, and coats to stay warm. This boy and his father are dressed for a fall walk. Plants and animals in fall. So we're on to a new topic. And keep this topic in your brain. We're going to be talking a lot about this after we finish the book. Fall bursts with color. Some leaves turn red, orange, yellow, and brown. Then they drop off the trees. Fun fact: leaves change colors because there is less sunlight in fall. Some birds migrate. They leave for warmer winter homes. You might hear a flock of geese honking in the sky. A flock of geese flies in the shape of the letter V. Monarch butterflies also migrate. They journey to warmer places during the cold winter months. Fun fact: monarchs fly to California and Mexico for the winter. Kids in fall. We have a new topic. Many crops are ready to be eaten in the fall. We can pick ripe apples. Yum! Apples are crunchy and sweet. To find out if apples sink or float, try the experiment on page 30. In October, we pick pumpkins from a patch. We carve them into jack-o'-lanterns. On Halloween, we dress up in costumes. We go trick-or-treating. Fun fact: pumpkins start out as seeds and grow on vines. We talked about that last year in first grade in science. In late November, we celebrate another fall holiday, Thanksgiving. We eat a big turkey meal with our family. We give thanks for all the good things in our lives. Fun fact: Thanksgiving takes place on the fourth Thursday in November. And maybe your family might celebrate something different on Thanksgiving. Maybe you have different traditions. Kids are back in school in fall. This is also time for playing football, taking hikes, and riding bikes. Playing touch football is a fun fall activity. We rake leaves into piles. We have fun jumping in the piles. What is your favorite thing to do in fall? And over here, a lot of information books give you questions to think about in topics too. So in a lot of information books that you might see, it might ask you questions to explore in real life. All right, and this is the page that has the experiment about apples that float or sink. And then we have our glossary. And remember, we talked about this yesterday. Our glossary has those vocabulary words that were darker in the book, and it gives us the meaning of those words. So I want us to look at this page, and it's about the geese migrating. What do you notice about the word migrate on this page? Tell me in the Ed puzzle. What do you notice about this word? What makes it different from the other words? It's darker, right? So just what I said a couple seconds ago, information books have this tool most of the time at the back of the book, and it shows you the meaning of important words that were in the informational book. So migrate was darker than the rest of those words, and that means it might be a word that we need to know what it means. So over here, it says migrate means to move from one place to another in search of warmth or food. So I want you to tell me in the Ed puzzle, what two types of animals or insects did we learn that migrate? Tell me in the Ed puzzle. If we know that migrate means to move for warmth or food, which two types of animals do that we learned about? All right, so what did you put? Did you put geese and monarch butterflies? I sure hope so, because those are the two types of animals or insects that we learned about. So in this section of the book, when it talks about plants and animals in fall, we learned about geese. We learned about monarch butterflies. We're going to explore this page now and think about how other animals prepare for winter during the fall. It says animals use this time to get ready for winter. Many store food for the cold weather ahead. Squirrels hide nuts and acorns. So I want you to tell me in the Ed puzzle, what do some animals do during the fall? We know that some animals migrate. That means they move to get closer to warmth and food. What is something that animals also do? They might migrate, but listen to this sentence again. Many store food for the cold weather ahead. Squirrels hide nuts and acorns. So what is another detail that we know about animals in the fall? Tell me in the Ed puzzle. So when we are thinking about our information books, and there will come a time when we are given a question about an informational topic, we have to have a topic statement. So we need to figure out how topic statements work. So when we are thinking of our topic statement to go with the question that we're asked, so let's say the question is, how do animals prepare during the fall? What do animals do during the fall? We have to think of a sentence that can go at the beginning of our writing that tells us what our writing is all about. So on here, we have an example of someone responding to that question. It says, this paragraph is missing a topic statement. Read the paragraph, determine the essential meaning of the paragraph, and then draft two possible statements for the paragraph. So we're going to do that together right here. So think of that information writing hamburger, okay? We have our top bun, and that's the sentence that's going to tell us what we're writing about. We have our bottom bun that kind of covers what we said in the top bun. And then the juicy middle part is all of our facts and information that we talked about in our top bun. So right here, we have those 3 juicy facts. Well, it looks like 4 juicy facts. We need to find our top bun, okay? We need to find that topic statement, our main idea. So let's look at this paragraph. It says, some animals fly away to warmer places. Monarch butterflies fly to Mexico. Squirrels collect food for winter. They hide nuts and acorns so they have enough food during the winter. Okay, so what is one thing that we know we are talking about in this paragraph? What do all of these sentences have in common? What do they talk about? They talk about animals, right? But I know that animals are flying away to warmer places. I know that squirrels collect food for winter, but why is that important? I think we're missing something. We're missing a sentence that tells us what we're writing about, right? So let's brainstorm. We know that we explored in our information book that animals do these things during what season? They do these things during the season of fall. So I need to think of a sentence that I can put first that will help my reader know what I am writing about. So I could say, some animals prepare for winter during the season of fall, or animals are getting ready for winter during fall, or during fall, some animals start to prepare for winter. So I want you to tell me in the Ed puzzle, what might you say as your topic sentence? So this was talking all about animals and what they do to get ready for winter. But when do they do that? When do they get ready for winter? During fall, right? So tell me a sentence that you might write to go at the beginning. Give me your top bun sentence. Give me your top bun sentence. Think about how all of these sentences talk about animals and preparing for winter. But tell me, when are they preparing for winter? Tell me in the Ed puzzle. So in your Ed puzzle, you told me a topic sentence that would help us understand better that juicy middle part, right? That juicy middle about what those with me this week. You guys have such an amazing growth mindset. I love seeing your thinking and your learning in these Ed puzzles. Keep working hard. Keep a growth mindset. Good learners do hard things. I will see you all later.